Hey guys, Chaos Master, back for more Trails of Cold Steel. It has obviously been quite a while since I last played this game, as I was way too focused on Kingdom Hearts and a little bit into Tales of Graces F. And honestly, I do not feel bad about that. Like, I won't apologize for that. Kingdom Hearts is my favorite game. Tales of Graces F is really fun, and you know, other things just keep popping up. But anyway. As you can see, this is not where I last left off. That is because before I started recording, I decided to try to backtrack a bit again. By that I mean I decided to take a look at the quest list, and I was thinking, you know what? And then I was thinking, you know, did I ever do a hidden quest yet? And I checked, and I didn't. So when I went to go do the fish, when I went to go catch the fish, I then tried to proceed with the story, and I missed the hidden quest. But this time, I'm not. Now we gotta go talk to Cindy here. Hey there, Cindy. What brings you here? Oh, good day. You wouldn't happen to have seen Torvald today, would you? I did, but I'm afraid he's currently out of town attending some business. I see. Do you need something from the guild? It's nothing too important. Well, Torvald did leave us in charge of the guild for the day. Oh yeah, and we're right here, so just ask us if you need anything. That's right. Helping others is what the guild does, and that's what we're here for too. Lady Laura, I can't simply ask you to give up your time for my sake. But if you insist, then I suppose... I happen to be looking for some luminous grass, you see. Oh? I can't recall ever hearing of such a plant before. I assume it's well known here in Legram. That's right. It's a rare flower that grows in the surrounding countryside. It has the unusual trait of blooming only on sunny days, and only when the previous day was foggy. That certainly is unusual. I guess that'd make today an ideal day to go find some then. That's correct. That's why I made my way to the guild to ask Torvald to find some for me, but as you just informed me, he isn't in today. I can't really go out onto the highway on my own because of the monsters though, so I'm at a loss of what to do. So would you be willing to go and gather some for me instead? Yeah. Really? Thank you so much. I have a pretty good idea as to why you might want it, but allow me to ask. I assume you're planning to make a charm, right? That's correct. A charm? In Legram, when someone you hold dear embarks on a long journey, it's a tradition to make a charm for them. Then you give it to that person to take with them, and it's supposed to bring them good luck. Wow, I'd never heard of any traditions like that. It's a custom that stretches all the way back to the Middle Ages. It's said it began when people offered charms to members of the Einsenritter as they left for distant battlefields. Fascinating. So how is the luminous grass used to make these charms then? Well, the traditional way has you place one of its petals within the charm itself. Because of how the flower blooms, people believed they had the power to clear away fog. And because of that, the flower came to symbolize victory over chaos. Wow, that's pretty deep. Yeah, that actually sounds like a really cool charm. Have you ever been given one, Laura? I have, actually. Sydney gave me one right before I left for Thors. Saria and Chloe both gave me one too. I keep them in my desk at the academy. When I look at them, it always makes me feel a little closer to home. They're some of my most prized treasures. I'm so pleased to hear you say that. She really does care for Laura, doesn't she? I think we can safely assume so. Back to the luminous grass, though. What exactly does it look like? It's the only flower with the white petals that grows around here, so that'll be the easiest way to find it. They may be rare, but we should be able to find one if we search the Ebel Highway. I've heard they're found more frequently at higher elevations, particularly near steep cliffs and the like. Well, with that much information, we ought to be able to find one. Let's start the search while we still have plenty of daylight. Yeah, time for flower power. Thank you very much. Good luck. Now, Natch. Oh wait. I've been searching everywhere for you two. What have you been doing here? Put a sock in it. We're not telling some dumb girl anything. Yeah, we're having a manly adventure, so you'd better step off. Fine, just do whatever you want. I hope some evil spirit comes and snatches you away. Beat it, Chloe. You're gonna ruin our big adventure plans hanging around here. Dude. How about you shut your trap? Bruh. You're gonna tell us what to do. Bruh. All the time I spent searching for you. I can't believe your attitude. Jeez. Like, those boys were harsh, man. Like, you didn't need to do that. That was harsh. Yeah, so we gotta do these. Now, we already started the side quest, obviously. I'll just skip all this. Head over to where she is, but first we'll go for the First, we'll go for the luminous grass, which should be on the other side, in the other area. Oh, and I should also make a bit of a clarification because I feel like I have to. It's not that I'm neglecting. It's not like I want to put down Trails of Cold Steel. Absolutely not. I love this game. I've just been too hyped for Kingdom Hearts. Like, Kingdom Hearts to me is one of those games that when you start, you really can't. You want to. It's a game where when you start, you want to put all your attention on it. Which is one reason. Here it is. Which is one reason I haven't tried doing. Which is why I've been holding off doing any other Let's Plays. Like, I haven't even thought of doing a fourth one, a fourth one, and I don't really intend to. I honestly intend to go back to trying to just do 2 at a time, unless something comes up. Like, you know, I'm just too hyped for everything, or anything like that. Pretty flowers. They look so clean and white. Are these luminous grass? They are. You can still see beads of dew clinging to them. The sunlight shining through the droplets makes the flowers shine. They're so shiny. Here, allow me. Alright. We should take this back to Sydney at once. Yep. Like, it's honestly it's that very reason that I also didn't try doing Trails to Daybreak yet, because as much as I was hyped to want to do it, I felt like I should have done these other games first. And obviously Trails in the Sky is getting remastered, so there was that. So there is that to look forward to. I just hope the other two do. I keep saying it. Anyway, now we're here. Oops. I keep doing that, man. Yep. Da-da. Honestly, I'm just probably gonna skip all the dialogue. It's pretty much all this is just all it's gonna make it be is a competition. Da-da. Now there's obvious, dinner, zero skill. Now you come out of town to fish. Da-da-da. Da-da. Yeah, I know I'm skipping this a lot, but believe it or not, I'd already. Well, no, it's not that unbelievable. But anyway, I already had done this off camera. It was when I progressed the story that, you know, like a nice spot. I realized about the hidden quest, and I'm like, oh shit. So anyway, we just fish. Man. Yeah, fishing is obviously different. I've said it before, but it's different, and I don't know how it is in the Trails in the Sky trilogy, but I'm hoping it's something similar to what it was in Trails from Zero, because Trails from Zero's fishing, in my opinion, was better. And admittedly, part of me hopes that there is no fishing in Trails to Daybreak. The only reason is because I really don't like this idea of fishing. Like, I honestly don't. Like, I'm not a big fishing guy. Impossible. Like, for instance, there was stuff, like, I played Legend of Zelda a lot as a kid, and growing up. I never played all the Legend of Zelda games, but the ones I did play, had fishing in it. And that was Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess, and, I think that was it. I didn't, oh, no, wait, yeah, I think that was actually it, yeah. Yeah. I was trying to remember if Skyward Sword had any fishing, and I don't recall if it did, but anyway. I did play Majora's Mask. I don't recall fishing in that game, because it's been a really long time. But but anything that was like, oh, hey, you can fish here, and you can get, like, heart pieces for heart containers, you know, increase your heart, gosh, like, I never did that. I didn't like fishing to that point, where it's like, you know, I let my health be low enough to where I could lose boss fights if I messed up. So, and even with how fishing is easy, how easy fishing was in Trails from Zero and everything, I still don't like it. Now you're making me feel kind of bad about it. Glimmer, yep. Just skipping all this. Pay the price for underestimating you. Paper shell, yep, da-da. Like, I'm not bashing, like, I'm not saying that fishing in general is like bad or it's not fun. It's just, to me, it's not. And, you know, to each their own. Like, I personally don't like fishing, especially in video games. I really don't like it. Like, I just don't really have that much patience for fishing in general. I really don't. So I never really could get on board with the idea of fishing in real life. Never liked it. Anyway, we're here now, so we're gonna talk to Cindy. Welcome back, Lady Laura. I see you managed to find some luminous grass. That we did. Here you go. Thank you so much. Now all that's up to make sure the petals don't wither away. I see you're wasting no time. You have a special man in mind, don't you? I hope he returns your feelings. Please don't misunderstand, Lady Laura. I might be making it for a man, but there's no special meaning or underlying feelings there. I'm just doing this as a way to offer my thanks to him. Your thanks? Might I ask what it is you're thanking him for? Well, you see, Sari and I were out on the highway not long ago, but somehow we ended up quite a distance from the road lamps. And it was just the two of you out there alone? That seems awfully dangerous. It was. As you might imagine, we were beset by monsters. However, one of the disciples of the Arcade School happened to be passing by and saved us from our predicament. He escorted us both back to town, but as soon as we'd arrived, he left for the training hall to resume his practice. So in the end, we didn't really have the chance to thank him properly. Sounds like a pretty cool guy. I like how he departed so gallantly at the end too. True, it was very dashing, but still, I did feel terrible about not being able to thank him for his selfless deed. And so he all one day of the RC School, all one day leave. I heard that the disciples of the RC School all one day leave Legram to return to their homes. So you decided to make a charm for him. Your heart's in the right place and your intentions are noble. I'm sure a disciple of the school would be more than happy to receive what we call the charm of promised victory. That's exactly it. Do you understand now, Lady Laura? I'm deeply grateful to him, but you'll forever be the only one in my heart. I think I understand what you're saying perfectly. Do you really think she has no feelings for him, though? Not even a little bit? A maiden's heart holds many unknowable secrets. Oh yes, that reminds me. I've yet to properly thank you for your help, so please take this. Fairy brooch. Did you make this yourself? I did. It's not the same kind of charm, but I put my heart into making it all the same. I wasn't able to make one for everyone, but I hope it'll come in handy for your journey. It's pretty cute. Thank you very much. This guy's... Yep, okay. Oh yeah, I did decide to put on the gladiator belt when I reload, because the last time I saved was, you know, before fighting Victor. Victor S. Arcade. Alright, so fairy brooch. Oh, I did complete this a couple times. Friends confused and all that. That isn't too bad. It's really not that bad in my opinion. And I did see all this as well, you know, so... Hey there, everyone. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the legendary gold salmon you have there? Defying all the odds, it actually is. Here you go. Oh my, it's so beautiful. I really can't thank you enough. It's even more splendid than in Bem's tall tales. Now I can see why the people liken its appearance to Goldia, too. So, when are you going to cook it for us? Really now? I see you're as curious about its taste as I am. Naturally, I have every intention of sharing the taste of this triumphant catch with all of you. As for how to bring out the finest flavor, river fish tends to be best suited to grilling, so just wait a few minutes while I fire up the grill. I'm kind of looking forward to this now, and to think we got some food from one of our morning tasks, too. It feels like we've just been stuffing our faces today. So it was for Well then, what do you guys think? Where do I even start? Well, the amount of fat was just perfect, sublime even. Agreed. I never would have imagined it would taste this exquisite. I'm glad to see my earlier skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this was just grilled. Yeah, I didn't even think that you could get a fish this tasty. Glad you all liked it. Even I was surprised at how delicious it was. Just melts in your mouth. I feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put in another request with Tovol. I'm sure he'll gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how good it is, he'd have to be crazy to turn down the opportunity. You said it. Honestly though, I want to thank you again for all your help. Unfortunately, all I can offer is stock from the store, but please take it. Wish you all the best with the rest of your field study. Thank you. Okay, good day then. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts so long, I keep looking over to my left where I usually had my new microphone, and thinking I have to tweak it because in case like my voice is too loud, and it's like no, I'm on my head. I'm using the other microphone I have, the one with the head that's on the headset, and the volume is perfectly fine there. At least I think it is. I mean, unless there's like options to adjust the mic volume, there might be. I don't recall I ever even tried tinkering with it. Either way, it's just an old habit I'm in right now. Just an habit I'm in right now. Luckily, I do believe I got the volume right for now on the microphone, for my new microphone. I hope I do, at least. So hopefully I'll find that out when more people decide to comment about it, especially in the future. Get back. Yep. Oh, whoops. God damn it. As you know, I wonder if I never thought of doing this. What if we go to the, what if we go in here and we talk to someone about this? About what we heard. About the charm and everything. Come at me. That's all you've got? I doubt they do. No, the master's many absence are all the more reason. Getting these random hiccups. Business again, man. I was hoping he'd be able to come and watch this train, but it sounds like he's as busy as always. I swear, he spends more time away from home than at it. That was it? I thought there was a little more. Alright, so I guess we'll just be departing. Of course, not before. Wait, why did I go in here? I just wanted to talk to the dog. Okay. Turn to the guild. Yeah, not the not quite as exciting process of filing paperwork. Oh, are you finished? Yeah, we just finished getting everything sorted out. Goodness, that was exhausting. That little brat. She could at least try and help instead of lying around like a house cat. I can't say I'm surprised. I doubt she's used to spending this long on such exciting tasks. Oh well, we're almost finished. Alright then. Still, it really goes to show how top-rate Tolval is. He fulfills a lot of requests on his own, and still has time to handle all the day-to-day realities of running a guild branch. Indeed, it's even more impressive when you consider that he finds time to visit other regions of the country as well. His mobility and knack for solving problems are exactly what one would expect from Embrace. I don't know how I messed that up. The guild might have been forced out. The guild may have been forced out of the country, but he's still out there trying to help as many people as he can. Even when we were in Breahard, he came. He came to our aid. Sorry, just trying to get comfortable. And if you look at all these records, it's clear that the people really trust him and rely on him for help. That's very true, but is something the matter? Now, I was just thinking, Embracers play an essential role to the people of other countries. Are they not just as essential to Erebonians? Well, you may be right. And not just because they help maintain public order and provide other services. That ideal, prioritizing the protection of civilians above all else, is pretty noble. It's something people admire. That's certainly true. In many ways, it's that form of nobility that's beginning to fall by the wayside within Erebonia's aristocracy. I'm not sure the issue is as black and white as you'd have it. The guild is an organization first and foremost, and one based far too much on idealism, and far too little on practicality. Donations and public funding can only go so far in covering its operating costs. It's no stretch at all to say that with the Empire as it is now, the guild's removal was inevitable. That's what my brother said once when we discussed this. Eustace. Looks like his brother is weighing on his mind. I suppose that's another way to look at it. I have to admit, it sounds rather cold and dismissive, but it does carry more weight coming from Rufus Alborea. Emma, they're so big and soft. Dude. Milliam? Look at that, she doesn't even have to be awake to be an irritant. Anyway, it shouldn't take too much longer to finish filing the rest of the reports. We should focus on getting everything done and returning to the mansion. Sounds good to me. Excuse me, is anyone here? Oh, you're the girl who works at Watto's store, aren't you? Oh, Lady Laura. Is Tolva here by any chance? I'm afraid Tolva is out of town on business at the moment. Is something the matter? They haven't come home. Julian and Carnal still haven't come back from the castle. Wait, you don't mean... Did those two go to Lohengrin Castle? Surely you don't mean to suggest they took a boat without any supervision. I'm afraid so. They said something about going on an adventure. Then they took one of the boats without even asking. It's evening now, and they still haven't come back. This sounds like a serious problem. Yeah, and right when Tolval is away from the guild too. We'll just have to do whatever we can to help out. I agree, we can't just stand around and hope they'll come back. If we're to search the lake, we'll need a boat ourselves. I'll have Klaus prepare one for us at once. While you do that, I'll wake up Milliam and we'll have another look around the town to see if we can find them. Splitting up and searching the town does seem to be the best course of action. Thank you. Rest assured, we'll do all we can to find them. The group search the town. By the time the other residents can aware, it's sort of been dark. Yep. Well, I think it's safe to say the boys aren't in town. Looks like they really did head out toward the castle in a boat. The lake's been calm and there's no sign of a boat on the water, so at least it's unlikely they capsized. Guess that leaves the castle then, right? Lohengrin Castle was once the stronghold of the Eisenritter, and while the Arcade family is still its stewards, it's rare that anyone ventures inside. I hope nothing terrible has happened to them. Their parents are really worried too. I've asked them to stay at home and wait for us to contact them, but at this point all we can do is venture into the castle and see what we can find. We have use of a boat now, do we not? We do. A couple students from the Arcade School are preparing an oval boat for us as we speak. It does worry me that it has started to grow misty again though. Wait, I just thought of it. And I can't believe it didn't just occur to me. Couldn't we have asked have Milliam take us? Like, she doesn't need the boat. She has Eric Getlum. So obviously Milliam can go on her own. And, you know, each of us could just take turns going with her. It could take a long time, no doubt. But I think if we were to have gone to the if we had told everyone in town and then, you know, went to the castle with Milliam, we wouldn't have needed a boat. But I do understand that we do need the boat overall because, you know, have everyone get in and out faster, you know? But still. Well, let's head down to the wharf. Let's make sure all our equipment is sorted out and we have everything we need just in case. Right, let's hurry. I don't know, I just feel, especially with how long it took them to get a boat ready. I mean, I don't know how long it would have taken, especially since we also have no idea where they even had a boat stored, you know? Like, you know, hey, there's a wharf here and everything, but it's like, where are the boats? Like this? I don't know. I just feel like there could have been more, you know, I don't know. I just feel like they could have actually done something more with it in terms of like speed and everything. That's just me.
Right.
Alright, I kind of want to talk to him. The atmosphere surrounding Lohengrin Castle is rather strange tonight. Do take care out there. We shall all be awaiting your swift return. I've prepared a boat over at the wharf for you, so you can leave whenever you're ready. Good luck out there, you guys. Yeah, I won't spend too much time talking. Let's just go. Oh wait, there's someone at this... I'm curious. It doesn't look like they're here either. The boat's still gone too, so they really might be at the castle. Well, they haven't come back though. Leave this. Where's that stupid son of mine? The sun's already set. Hurry up and get back here. I'm down, Sven. Lady Laura and her friends are making their way there, so let's... Yeah. Okay, so we'll just go. Oh, shit. Truth be told, hopefully it doesn't hang around here for too long. I see the old boat has been prepared. My lady. Yes, we just finished getting it ready for your departure. Looks kind of fun. This hardly seems like the time to be getting excited for a boat ride. I've operated oval boats before, so I'll steer us to our destination. Alright, we'll leave it to you then. My lady, please wait. I still feel that we ought to be the ones going out and searching. You shouldn't have to trouble yourself with matters like these. I appreciate your concern, but as the Viscount's daughter, I feel this is a part of my duties to the people of Legram. It also happens to fall under the scope of our field study. Can't deny that. We'll do all we can to support her. You needn't worry. Very well. I doubt there's anything more I can say that'd get you to change your mind. The last patrol of the castle was just a few days ago, and there was no sign of anything unusual then. It shouldn't be that dangerous. Really? The wind blowing from the direction of the castle does feel pure. It's said that the castle's atmosphere is cold and clear due to its connections with St. Sandlot and the Eisenritter. It's highly uncommon for monsters to settle there, so the children are most likely safe. Although it's impossible to rule out that an accident may have befallen them. Either way, we need to get over there and find out as soon as possible. We should depart at once. Is everyone ready to depart? Able to return? Yes. Yeah, ready whenever you are. Please take care, my lady. I and the other students will be awaiting your safe return. Thank you. I promise that whatever's out there, we'll take care of it. Okay, let's get this show moving. Look, Million, if you're that impatient, you just go on Erebonia, but you just want to be on the boat for fun. What do you think's waiting for us inside the castle? So, you passed out on the couch the moment we returned to the guild, but now you're simply popping with energy. Million, you know this isn't a game, right? I know. But as long as Lammy's with us, there's nothing to worry about. Let's just grab those kids so we can go exploring. Milliam. She doesn't seem nervous in the slightest. Bruh, she works for the intelligence division. She's seen things that no one in Class 7 has ever seen before. Like, not even just secret documents. Like, she's seen other kinds of... She has seen a lot of other kinds of shit. Hell, she saw Erebonia when she was with... I mean, hell, she has Erebonia. What can honestly surprise her and make her so worried? She's overconfident as all damn hell. You know, but she's still... You know... Like, most of her time has just been doing missions and not being able to explore anything. She's curious and energetic. Like, she's energetic, she's curious, like... Come on. Like, to her, this whole... Despite it being work for her, despite there having to be involving work, you know, like doing the field study tasks and everything, this is still like a vacation. This is honestly like a vacation for her. There it is. Did you guys just hear a bell? Yeah, it came from the direction of the castle. Well, Lohengrin Castle does have a bell tower. But as far as I was aware, access to it had been sealed off. Then who's ringing it? A bell tolling at night in the old stronghold of the Eisenritter. We'd best be prepared for anything. We're almost there. Let's make sure we're prepared before we head ashore. I mean, if it wasn't for that glow that was coming up the castle, I'd be thinking that it was, that it could have just been the kids doing it, you know? Like, they went exploring, they lost track of time, or, you know, they got lost and then they found the bell tower, and it's like, hey... You know, maybe if we ring this bell, they'll come and help us. They'll come and try to find us, you know? That's what I would do, in my opinion, you know? Hey, there's like a bell tower here. Maybe we maybe we could use it to try to draw attention. To get people here. And then, you know, they stay at the bell tower, and then the rescue crew tries to get them out. Do you think that's the boat the children took? I can't imagine who else it would be. At least they appear to have reached the castle safely. Then it's safe to assume they went inside as well. It's well past sundown now. We need to find them as soon as we can. Looks like that path will take us up the cliff. Yep. Mind your footing, though. The night is dark and the trail uneven. There's stuff here. Looks like there was a building here once, too.
So this is St. Sandlot's old stronghold, Lohengrin Castle.
This is the first time I've come here at night. Be careful of your footing.
And now I'm thinking about it, it's probably like a wharf, I guess, where they store boats and other things. Or something like that, I don't know. Hell, it could have even been made as a checkpoint. Yeah, I think it was like a checkpoint, you know, like they dock here, and it's like, oh hey, official business and all that shit, get ready to go, and then they go up here, then they do all that, you know? Like they come and go through that. One thing I'm still very curious about is, like, you know, what happened to it? Like, you know, the castle itself had to be taken care of, but what about this? What happened here? Did he just choose to neglect it or something? I don't know. It's a minor thing, I know, but it just bothers me. Alright, Rean, put away your sword. There you go.
Whoa, what's that?
Something strange about the castle.
Yeah, it's glowing.
Is that glow just the moonlight?
No, that's way too bright. Oh, I never noticed the effect near the effect. That's cool. Like when I get control again, I'll point it out. Here we are at Lohengrin Castle. Dude, this place is awesome looking.
So this is Lohengrin Castle.
The ancient stronghold of St. Sandlot. Gathering place of the warriors of old. It looks even more beautiful up close.
Like for the effects I'm talking about, like look at the side, like you see the brickwork on the right where the rocks are. Take a look at the effects. It's like the ripple effect. You know, that is awesome looking. I knew about the door, you know, but the effect on the side, you know, above Eustace's head, that's awesome.
What's up with that weird glow?
I've been here several times before, but I've never seen it like this.
I can sense a very strange wind blowing from within. It doesn't feel like monsters, though.
I can feel it too. Like something is writhing around inside.
Wait, what kind of something?
I feared as much. I can definitely sense the presence of the dead.
How can you do that, Emma? Huh. Curious, isn't it? We're now getting a bit more of what about Emma.
I'm alright, but we're going to need to tread carefully.
Yeah, no shit.
Right. There's no telling what may happen when we venture inside. We should make certain we're ready before entering.
Yeah, see this effect here? That's so cool. I don't know if that's on for the rest of the building. Oh my gosh, I think it is. It is. There's like, holy cow. That's awesome. That's a really damn good attention to detail there. Good job, developers. I never noticed that. This door just looks like it's blocked by a barrier. Or not even barrier, it looks like water. Kind of like a reverse waterfall in a way. That's cool. I never noticed these details. There's something very strange happening here. Let's make sure we're ready for whatever we may find inside. Yeah, like why would you tell us? I don't get why they would have us be like, oh hey, you want to depart? Yeah. And then it's like, you sure you want to go inside? Yeah. And it's like, what else can we do? Go back to the boat? Yeah.
It won't budge.
Did the door just seal itself shut on its own?
You stupid door! Lady, bust it open!
Nope.
Well, that was unexpected.
No!
So not even Ergetlim can break us out of here?
It appears that there's a barrier in place.
What kind of barrier? Are you talking about that strange symbol that appeared on the door for a moment?
How would you know something like that, Emma?
Well, who knows?
Well, I've always had a pretty strong sixth sense about these kinds of things, so sometimes I can sense things that aren't visible to the naked eye.
Sixth sense?
Fascinating.
Come to think of it, this isn't the first time you've reacted strangely to unusual phenomena.
Eustace has a point.
I've heard that people from the church can make use of some strange powers.
Wait, when was the unusual phenomenon? I don't remember. I mean, unless it was in Nord. That's the only thing I can think of, honestly. I mean, no, there's Nord. Yeah, I think it was in Nord. I think. Yeah, when we first were with Milliam. You know, when we busted open that big door in Nord to the ruins where we fought that giant spider. I think, yeah. Another time was... Was it when... No, it wasn't in, It wasn't when we were facing the skeletal the dragon skeleton, was it? Was it? I don't remember. I didn't pay attention that much, and now it's biting me in the ass.
So are you a sister of the church or something?
Kind of the opposite. Oh, you got me. I've always been a big supporter of the church.
Right.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Emma, just who are you?
What's that sound?
The bell. Duh.
It's the bell we heard earlier.
Something's approaching to the left and the right.
Hello.
Monsters, is it?
No. These are no ordinary beasts.
But we're going to have to fight them all the same.
We have nothing to fear.
Go!
My turn.
Okay. Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Scan right before we lose
My
it.
turn. What a waste of time. Let's go.
Looks like we beat them.
Yeah, don't take... Just because I beat them easily doesn't mean they weren't difficult before. I remember I did struggle a little bit because status effects. Because of the... Like, when you first play any Trails game and they don't mention stuff that, you know, was brought up in past games, like, for example, when they mentioned the higher elements in Trails from Zero. A lot of times, like, that happens... You know, like, oh, the higher elements and all that, different stats effects. Sometimes that just happens and you don't even expect it. Like, they don't even, like, they just tell you and you expect to be like, oh, yeah, I know this.
What were those things?
Mysterious spirits. Though perhaps it would be more appropriate to call them fiends.
Fiends.
Either way, they were no ordinary opponents.
The higher elements seem to be present here as well. And I suspect that's true of the whole castle.
Yeah, it did feel that way. Though I'm still not sure what the ringing bell from earlier has to do with anything.
This place seems to be even more dangerous than we could have anticipated. And as long as that barrier remains in place, so will we.
Okay, Emma. Looks like we're going to need to rely on this sixth sense of yours in order to navigate this castle safely. You don't have to tell us anything if you're not comfortable. Right now, our safety is in your hands. Can we count on you?
Yes, of course.
Alright, then time is of the essence. With fiends like those roaming the castle, I'm even more worried about the children.
Mm-hmm.
True. We should start looking right away.
We're going already! Can't we rest here a little longer?
Those fiends scared the strength right out of your legs?
Yeah, you just noticed that?
No! That's totally not it!
You're more than welcome to stay here and wait.
Shit.
Whoa, waiting by myself would be even worse!
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Oh, you know Yusa's gonna have fun with this. You just know. You just know Yusa's gonna have fun with this crap.
Right.
Alright.
Now's the chance. Let's hear it go.
Okay. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
Right! Hey! Evil will fall before my blade.
Right. Now's the chance. Let's
My
get it.
turn.
Oop. I don't know why I pressed that.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh yeah, never mind. Actually, I should probably... maybe not. For some reason I thought... I don't know, Milliam has to... Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Let's get this over with.
My turn.
Alright, death blow.
Here we go.
It's my turn. Analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
I'll handle this.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, also, when we entered this place, this is where Emma would get her S-craft, finally. So, just, you know, just a heads up on that. So, you know, yeah, that's one of the problem I have with playing this game on New Game Plus. I probably should have just not bothered keeping the levels and the S-crafts and everything. Now I'm thinking about it. But, you know. I just thought it would have... I just, you know... I didn't want to have to go through all that hard work again.
Right.
You know, to spend time grinding and everything.
We have the advantage.
Here we go.
Alright, just wanted to be sure.
The second. Let's keep moving.
I might do it with,
This castle has no shortage of strange foes. Perhaps they really are
Don't say it!
Anyway, I might consider doing, not carrying a whole lot over in, Trails of Cold Steel 2. I might, I'm not sure. I'm just not 100, I just haven't made a plan about that yet. Same with the other games, I'm not too sure yet.
Let's get this.
Here we go. Second.
It's my turn.
Right.
My turn.
It's my turn. Let's keep going.
Look, there's something over there. Seems to be some kind of pedestal. And there's some sort of orb sitting on it. I suspect this orb has the power to disable a barrier. So can we use it to leave the castle? I don't think so. Orbs like this function a bit like keys. Each only has the power to dispel its corresponding barrier. And I don't think this is the one that goes with the barrier on the front door of the castle. Regardless, it seems we'll need to take it with us if we want to advance. Yellow orb. Okay, now we should be able to access another area of the castle. But there's something else here I'm curious about. Wow, that's one huge door. I've had my eye on it ever since we entered this room. Doesn't it look more than a little similar to the door on the 4th floor of the old schoolhouse? You're right, it looks a lot like the red door that giant armor was hidden behind. I seldom visit the castle, so I'm afraid there's not much I can tell you. There's always the possibility that the children might have gone inside. We should check it just to be sure. It doesn't seem like it wants to open. It seems as steadfast as the wall around it, if not more so. That's true. I can't see any signs that the children might have gone inside either. We should probably move on and check somewhere else then. Makes you wonder though, how did a door like this come to be in Lower Green Castle to begin with? Even the patterns on it are like the ones on the door in the old schoolhouse. Odd as it might seem, maybe they are connected somehow. We did theorize that the old schoolhouse may be connected to Emperor Drycles in some way. Saint Sandlot was Drycles' foremost ally and on close terms with him, even before he became the Emperor. It's not implausible that there may be a connection there. Well, whatever secrets this door may hold, it's a dead end right now. We should turn around and look elsewhere. Let's retrace our steps to the entrance hall of the castle. There should be a barrier somewhere that we can use this orb to disable. Let's be on our way then. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it. You know what? No, I'm gonna hold off on it. It's gonna take a long time, but I'm gonna hold off on it. And trust me, it's gonna be very difficult for me not to talk about it. Anyway, now we got that. Let's get out of here. Yeah, say a little bit more how to do. Alright, now let's go up here. Well, that should have disabled the barrier here. What an unusual mechanism. This castle seems to have an abundant supply of unusual things, to say nothing of those ghostly fiends prowling around. Jesus, don't say the G word. Well, at least we should be able to push farther into the castle now. There may be similar mechanisms elsewhere in the castle, so keep an eye out, everyone. I know I said before I should be fighting all these monsters more, but I honestly... nah.
turn.
Okay, analyzing the enemy's vitals. I've got it.
My turn.
My turn.
Go! Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't. Well, maybe I can't use it in here then. I probably could use it elsewhere in this castle. I just can't use it on this floor. We'll find out.
There seems to be a treasure chest here.
I am going to be smashing these things, hoping for, you know, new materials.
An external corridor. We must be on the north side of the castle.
We've gone pretty far inside now. I hope the children are safe. The advantage is ours!
Okay, analyzing the enemy's vitals. All complete.
Right. No!
My turn. What a waste of time. Let's go.
Yay, treasure!
Oh, another barrier. Let's see if we can find the orb that dispels it.
This all seems strangely normal to her.
Mm-hmm. I forget, did we go down right away or no? You know what, let's go over here. Who knows? Ah, that's why. Okay. Oh, there might have been some... No, I want to go that way. I want to see if maybe I can get... I didn't pay attention that much, and I really should. Just to make sure I could get that monster chest. Yeah, I think I could. Ah, crud.
Very well. I
Here
will
we go.
serve as your opponent.
Second. Go! Use it!
All right.
It's my turn. Here.
Right! Ha! You still have a lot of training.
Alright, here we go.
Is that a treasure chest?
Yeah, I think I can do it.
I welcome all
My
challenges.
turn. Second.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, you did.
We should be safe.
Ha, easy. Alright, with that, I'm going to save the game and I'm going to end this part here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time, we're going to continue our exploration in Lorgrim Castle to try to save these kids. So, until next time, guys. Laters!